Last night was the first home game for the Utah Jazz since the team permanently banned a fan for excessive and derogatory verbal abuse, which led to this incident with Russell Westbrook during Monday's game. Last night, the owner of the Jazz, Gail Miller, addressed the crowd.
I am extremely disappointed that one of our, quote, fans conducted himself in such a way as to offend not only a guest in our arena, but also me personally, my family, our organization, the community, our players, and you as the best fans in the NBA. This should never happen. We are not a racist community. My heartfelt request to all of you is that from this time forward, we all take pride in holding ourselves and those around us to the highest standard of decency. Use your energy cheering our team with your honest, sincere enthusiasm rather than degrading or demeaning players on the opposing team. No one wins when respect goes away.
And those are the comments from Gail Miller before they played last night. Jalen, what's your reaction?
I applaud her leadership, and I applaud the fact that she took a level of ownership, because when we talked a lot about this, we truly didn't know what the fan was saying other than what Russell said to the media. So after investigating this, they clearly understood that he crossed the line. They banned him from Utah games, and that was the right decision. But I have to say this, as somebody that's played a lot of games at Utah, when they had Stockton and Malone, when they was really humming, while they deserve what we're saying in a negative light about them, I just must highlight they have one of the best home crowds and fan bases in the entire NBA.
Sure.
Hopefully this now becomes an isolated incident of their past.
Generally speaking, Frank, all the years that you have coached in the NBA, have you ever had an experience where you felt you had to get security involved or anything like that, where it clearly crossed a line?
Not really, but I've seen it, and that's got to be clearly educated to our players on a regular basis that, there's going to be situations where fans are disrespectful, and the right way to handle disrespect is to get your team security, get one of the arena security, and they can escort the fan out of the building, but it's not to confront the fan.
I'd like to say something about that quickly, and that is the only way you do an investigation into this, as they did, is by asking the people who were sitting around the guy, did he actually say what Russell is saying that he said? If that's the case, then everyone knew that ahead of time.
Correct.
And so I will go back to what I said the other day. The key to solving this problem is that they anticipate these problems, that you act rather than react. Don't wait until it becomes a problem. Do something ahead of time. If you were sitting in an arena and you hear someone sitting near you who was saying things that as a human being violate the basic boundaries of decency, you yourself should go get someone from security. You don't have to confront someone. That's very difficult to do sometimes. Go get a security person and say, you know what, this person is making life uncomfortable, not only for the players, but for all of us sitting here, and someone needs to do something about it.
Well said, and I have to acknowledge a line of demarcation, and it's that one part of a disrespectful fan that's cursing and calling you out of your name.
Yeah.
Then there's another disrespectful fan that's using racist chants. Those are two different things, and that's why it's important for her to address it like they did, because when Donovan Mitchell comes out and speaks against one of his own fans, now all of a sudden that affects your bottom line. It affects you recruiting players to come play in Utah.